Oh, hey. How you doing?
Fun.
Good, thanks.
Good.
Can I
What's
help you?
going on?
Nothing. I'm just out taking pictures and texting and whatnot. Why?
Well, you're filming the police station, right?
No, I'm not filming the police station. It may be far in the background there, but I'm not filming the police station.
So what's the purpose of your visit today? How come you do this?
Well, I already told you I was just taking pictures. Why? Like, what is it you want to know? Like, is there a concern? Is there anything going on around here I should be worried about?
There is a concern. We've got 2 people set up in front of our police station with cameras right now. It's not an everyday occurrence, right? So we're just trying to figure out what happened.
Okay, well,
Something we can help you with.
yeah, no, we're doing fine, but thanks for the offer.
Some ID?
Well, yeah, but what for? Like, is there, what's the
So I
concern?
can identify you. Just
Yeah.
like I said, this is
Obviously,
out of the
it kind of
ordinary.
poses as a security risk for us, right, as well. So when we have people filming vehicles coming in and out of the parking lot,
Well, but if that's a concern, like you said, then it should be better security. I'm not doing anything wrong.
It's also a concern to the general public that come here. Sometimes they like confidentiality when they report stuff, but if there's people with cameras, they're not going to be.
Yeah, but there's nobody like here with cameras all the time, and there's nobody here filming or targeting anybody in
But there is
particular
right
at all.
now, though.
Yeah, but that's okay. It's not all the time, and that's nothing. There's nothing, no law being breaking, right, or nothing, right? So
okay, so do you mind if we take a photo of you right now, just so we have an understanding as to what's going on?
do whatever you want to do.
Do you have your ID?
Yeah, what's that? No, yeah, I said, but I already answered that question. So
So are you able to present that to us? That'd be great.
yeah, no, I don't see any reason to do it. So
Okay.
So where are you from?
well,
How come
again,
the
that's
Duncan-
just venturing the ID thing. I don't understand what
How
the
come the Duncan
problem is.
detachment?
I don't understand what the question is for.
I
So
guess
that's-
we're both on the same
Yeah.
page because I don't understand either.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, and that's the way it's going to be, I guess. You know.
How long are you gonna be here?
As long as I want to be, I guess, until it gets too hot out or something. I don't know. It's no. I have no big plans. So
Well, I don't know if you'd appreciate someone coming to your house and filming you and all your guests coming and going. Do you like that?
well, it's happened to me before. So it's
Did you like it?
it didn't matter. It just depends on the purpose of what they're doing it for, I
Did you
suppose.
like it? If you didn't know the purpose, did you like it?
But yeah, it really.
Well, it's a yes or no
Yeah, no, it didn't really matter to me. I don't think it's really yes or no. It's just, I think there's a lot of variables in it.
So
So
if somebody set up a camera, pointed at your house, and filmed you and your guests coming and going, and you didn't know who they were or why they were there, that wouldn't bother you.
yeah, I'm not saying that. I think there's a lot of variables in that. I think, but I think
Well, it's
probably the
straightforward.
most.
Just
I think probably
take it as what I said.
yeah.
So
But
would that bother you?
yeah, well, I think there's too many variables in it to be able to answer. You're putting out scenarios that are, there's a lot of variables in, what reasons it could be for or whatever.
How about
so
this scenario?
yeah.
Just take it as I say it. No variables. Don't imagine things. Somebody that you didn't know went to your house and set up 5 cameras pointing at the front. You didn't know who they were. You didn't know why they were there. Would that bother you? It's a simple question. Yes.
Yeah,
or no?
well, it's sort of a simple question, and I responded every time the same thing that there's.
It's on my notes. So
It's like I answered every time. There's a lot of variables in it. It's not such a simple question. There's a lot of reasons for it. You're a public body, so you should be open to scrutiny. You should be open to.
you know what? And I am.
Yeah.
But it's the people that
Well, it
come
doesn't
and
seem like
visit
you're
us.
open to it now because
It's the people that come every day to report stuff.
it
and-
doesn't seem like you're open to it now, and especially when I keep talking and you just keep talking over. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm saying unless I give you what you want. And what's this for? I'm doing nothing out here at all.
Well, you
It's
are.
a beautiful. Well, but it doesn't matter. Everybody's doing something. I'm also breathing. But what you guys are doing is you're grilling me for what for?
You're filming right now.
Well, it does smell like pot out here.
It sure
Well,
does.
so it doesn't matter.
It does. Do you have a license for
Of
it?
course, I got a license for it.
Can you
yeah.
show it?
Yeah, it's there's no licenses for it, right?
And it's also
Yeah.
illegal to possess it if you don't have a
Yeah.
Health Canada
And we
license
can both
for
smell it. So let's see
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
license.
Okay, I'll give you the license I've got here. So I'm being scrutinized for my medical marijuana, eh? You see my cane sitting right here, but you want to scrutinize me for my marijuana. And you're asking for something that they don't give. Actually, no, I'm not going to give it to you, actually. Well, actually, no, I'm going to do this here. You asked for a medical marijuana card. They don't give medical marijuana cards
They do.
anymore. No, they don't, because I got a medical marijuana license for 15 years. I'm one of the oldest license numbers in Canada.
Okay.
And so, and it's because you come out here clearly to scrutinize me for my photography, and now you're using my medical marijuana to identify me and to harass me, and you're clearly breaking no laws. And so, this is going to be a police complaint, and it's going to be a human rights tribunal complaint.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like what you're doing for you, you're grilling me and scrutinizing me and pressuring me, over my nothing that I'm doing wrong. And then now you want to try to get me and grill me on my medical marijuana.
We got a letter from your friend saying that you were part of a media group.
Yeah.
What media group is this?
Everything you need to know is on that media group. And
it doesn't have a business.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I'm getting at. What I got to try to tell you, if I can finish the sentence here, is I'm not going to accept any more scrutiny from you guys about anything other than what you got me on legitimately is you want to find out about my medical marijuana. And so you ask for a card that does not exist. And so I'm one of the oldest licenses in Canada. So they do not issue a card for me. I'm protected under the allergy. And so they do not issue us cards. And so you're wrong about that again. And so you're using this against me is what you're using it. That's just like really low, man. That's just really low. And this is why I'm filming you.
Okay.
Because of crap like this.
Do you have a valid one of these?
Of course I do, but they don't give out valid ones.
Where's the valid one?
Well, what you can do is you can call Health Canada to confirm.
You do, so where's it?
No, I have a valid license, but I'm protected under Allard. So if you know anything about the law, they don't issue licenses to people under Allard anymore because only get a license if you apply for the new CMPR. I've got the initials wrong, but close. You know what I mean? The newer program, which if I qualify, if I apply for that, then I lose rights I have under Allard. So I keep my Allard one. So you can just call Health Canada is what you're required to do here. I'm clearly breaking no laws. I'm a disabled guy.
We don't know how to verify that, right? Which is
well,
what
yeah, I just told you, and it says right on the card here. And I've been legal for 15 years. So you guys had, and you guys had 15 years to know that all you do is you call Health Canada to confirm if I'm legit or not.
But we don't know your name, right?
Yeah. But now you do because you pressured me because of this. You pressured me because of my photography. You pressured me, and that's why. So all good. I can get his ID now. And that's just really low. You're using my disability against me to try to force me to give my identification when I didn't want to and I wasn't required to give my identification.
Are you still from Victoria?
Yeah, if you call out Health Canada, they have all my current stuff and everything like that, and that's what you need to know. You're investigating me for marijuana. So your next step for you is to call Health Canada. I don't need to give you any more information. I've actually been subjected to more than enough. You're harassing me now. You know I'm legal. You got the next step to do if you want to confirm it. If you doubt this, I've got my other medical cards in here and medical licenses everywhere across this planet because of my status, and I've been so long legal for marijuana. So I've been there. I've done this routine. Been to the Human Rights Tribunal. Kicked everyone's butt in there too. So Police Complaints Commission over this too. So. It's really, you got to understand my frustration on this if you have any empathy here, that to be harassed more of it. I've had my own entered 3 times by police, no cause, no justification, nothing came out of it except for I was forced to move every time after that, and I'd done nothing wrong just because of the intolerance and the lack of support for us in the RTB and whatnot too. So the harassment I get over this, so this, it was...
Sorry, you're talking about the residential tenancy branch?
No, well that too, but there's just no support for you when you're a medical marijuana user. And so there supposedly is, but there's not. So what I've been through, if you could find out what I've been through with the harassment with my medical marijuana, it's a joke. Now you got my name?
You clearly displayed a license, right?
Yeah, I know, but the only reason you asked me for it, because really, how often do you stop people for smoking a joint in this day and age right now when it's already been announced that marijuana is legal? And
if I was working and someone was smoking a joint or I could smell it, I would definitely ask them about it.
Well, yeah, that's to be said, but then we have a big events and 420 events where you don't. So the only reason it's clear, the only reason you're asking me here is because you're pissed off because you want to get information off me that you don't have the right for. And so you harass me, and you harass me over my medical marijuana. And so you use that to ID me, and then you want to question me more. You're continuing the harassment. If you knew what I went through all this time, if you had a heart, you'd care about it, because I'm disabled saving a woman. I've saved a woman, and I became disabled from that. No reward, no thank you, nothing. I was thrust into poverty like I'd never known. I grew up as a white male, privileged, so I didn't know it. Now I have an idea what it's about, like whatever. I realize I'm still a privileged guy because I still am white male and tall, but I am disabled, thrust, I can't work, whatever. So the crap I go through that, to from lining up in food banks and everything like that, and then dealing with landlords who understand about medical marijuana during an opioid crisis when I can get free opioids up to yin yang for disability, and for my cancer. I'm also dying of cancer. I'll throw that in. So what you're doing is you're here harassing a guy who's harassed up the yin yang over it, a guy who's dying of freaking cancer right now, my second cancer, and you're using my medication for my cancer and my disability to ID me and harass me.
Okay.
Yeah, good RCMP work, man. You guys, like, no mercy, no empathy, just stone cold faces, you know. It's nothing, eh?
We're just over here to have a conversation with you,
Well,
right?
no, it's not. You're not. It's called conversation, but you're not. You've been harassing me, questioning me, and pressuring me, asking the same questions over and over again. That is the definition of harassment. I tell you the answers. You should be satisfied with the answer. I don't have to give you ID. You should be satisfied with that.
Okay.
So this wasn't a cordial visit. It was all,
Are you satisfied?
yeah, it was all investigatory, accusatory. Yeah, thanks very much, man. Yeah. You could wish me well for my cancer that I'm dying of right now too, maybe, eh? Now you can ignore that one too, eh? Wow.
Be safe on the side of the road.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's crossing the street jaywalking.